Help! I sat down and I can't get up.
He is the tinfoil chef, a man with a video love.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, I tell you what, I ran across the strangest story today, and what's weird is it's a true story. And you see, in Monticello, Kentucky, I believe it is, a woman went into a Walmart and she had one of those gotta go moments, you know. I don't think anybody really likes public bathrooms, but there are times when you don't have a choice, you just got to. And so she goes in to use the facility there at Walmart, and when she goes to get up, she finds out that she can't get up because apparently she's super glued to the seat. Now I'm serious, this actually happened. There's a link to the news story in the description. It's not very informative, but there it is. Apparently she was sitting there for an hour or so before anybody managed to figure out to do anything about it. And there is no word as to how the seat got super glue treated or anything like that, how she got stuck to the thing. But it's just one of those really strange kind of stories, you know. Trapped in the toilet. Can you imagine that? I mean, seriously, what would you do if you went in to use a public facility and then found out when you went to get up that you were glued to the seat? Can you imagine if that happened in a restroom that hardly ever sees any traffic and there's no management around or cleaning staff or anything like that to accidentally discover you eventually? Can you imagine being trapped in there for 2 or 3 days before somebody else comes in and calls help or something? I mean, I'm not trying to make light of this woman's misfortune. This is a really unfortunate situation, and I'm sure it's extremely embarrassing too. Because, you know, paramedics had to be called, and then they had to figure out how to undo super glue and so on without taking half of her backside with it, and so on. But it's just a really weird mental picture, and it makes you think, because there are pranksters out there, obviously. There are pranksters out there that would not hesitate to duplicate this feat and go around to public restrooms applying super glue to the seats, just waiting for somebody to sit on it. Oh boy. Well, that's my day today. And after this video, I'm going to get cracking on the next episode in the Main World series, and I'm going to try to have that uploaded sometime late tonight. In the meanwhile, take it easy. I'm out of here. And be careful of public toilets.
He is the tinfoil chef, and the frog just doesn't give a shit.
Hello, it's Tuesday, June the 19th. I must say that while the victim of this particular prank has my sympathies, I cannot help but to wonder just exactly how the boob manages to find stories like this. Then again, I must admit that weird things tend to happen around him, almost as if he was somehow influencing events. In other news, I have to correct yet another of the boob's oversights. A few days ago, in the video titled, "I Figured Out Why," the boob asked if anyone could identify the quote he used. It was correctly identified by Oasis DVD the next day as being a Niles quote from the television series Frasier. The previous weekly question for the hell of it is, if Jimmy cracks corn and no one cares, why does he keep doing it? This week's question for the hell of it is, how would you stop Q from turning you into a toilet brush? There are 8 new subscribers. Miss Keke Will, Azariah Z, Mr. Hamilton 1988, Nebraska Whiskey, Jarrah Callaghan, Ms. Crosorto, L2SDR, and one person whom the new subscriber notification email identified only as a new user. Welcome and thank you very much for subscribing. The dirty word of the day, pustule.
Mr. TinFoilChef,